Some good shit. Hey everyone, it's Duran here, and today we're going to do a juice video. It's a juice video. Juice. Okay. So what you'll need for this is 2 small watermelons or 1 big watermelon. I already cut this in half, but this is half of a small watermelon. I got this at Sprouts for 88 cents. Not a pound, 88 cents a piece. You gotta love Mexico sometimes. Like, you can't get this 88 cents anywhere else. Duran Man loves watermelon with seeds. He likes it with seeds. You can't find it anywhere. It's all the seedless watermelon. Maybe I want seeds in my watermelon. I don't know. Anyways, and then after that, you'll need some basil and some spearmint or peppermint leaves. I couldn't find spearmint leaves, but they had some peppermint leaves at Trader Joe's, and then I got the basil at Sprouts. And that's what you need. What you want to do is you want to take your handy dandy spoon. I know, so fancy. And I don't like cutting watermelon. I'll just scoop it because that's how I do things. So all you do is you just start scooping big sections out, preferably bigger than this. This is just for show sake purposes, and drop it in the bowl. And you do that until the whole entire thing is gone and it's in a bowl. And you do that for 2 of them. The recipe that I'm showing you today is not my own recipe. I actually got this off of YouTube, and her name is Fully Raw Christina, and I'll put a link down below so you can see her video because it's a lot better than mine. But I just want to try it for the first time when I do this. I haven't tried it before, so I just want to see exactly how good it tastes, which I'm sure it's going to taste delicious. Because that already tastes delicious. You really can't go wrong with it. Oh, and also what you need is like a Vitamixer, or I have a juicer, so I'm going to be using a juicer because I'm not fancy enough to have a Vitamix. Alright, so after you get done doing the watermelons, what you're going to do is you're just going to stick them in actually you could do a regular blender, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to mess up my juicer for watermelon. Doesn't make sense. So just stick them in here. Alright, so after you get done blending it, it's going to be very pulpy. So what you need to do is you need to have a glass bowl and a strainer on top and then strain it. A lovely camera angle. And what you do is you just kind of shake it a little bit. You just keep doing it until it's all gone. I put that in the refrigerator just for like 5 or 10 minutes just to give it a little chill. What I'm going to do is I couldn't find, I'm so mad, I don't know where it went, my little cute glass pitcher to make it all pretty and fancy like. And that's not going to happen. So I have this cool plastic thing that I use for my juicer. So we're going to be using that today. So in a pitcher or like a big mason jar or anything that you want to drink out of, you are going to take some basil and some peppermint leaves. And you can make this as strong as you want. I'm going to add quite a few of the peppermint leaves because I like that taste and just a little bit of the basil. I believe the basil is supposed to give it like a good, clean, fresh taste. And what I'm going to do is take them, and then let me change this camera angle. Oh, boob shot. You know you love those. Okay, so you're going to take them, and you're just going to twist them a little bit just to get some of the juices in the leaves out into the liquid when you pour it in it. I take some of my basil as well, just a few leaves, and do the same. more peppermint, because I love peppermint leaves. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, because again, I am super fancy today, if you have one of those little herb crusher stone things, I would recommend using that. But if you don't, you work with what you have. And I'm just going to crush the leaves a little bit more in the container. Nice and crushed and to the side and all that lovely stuff. It smells so good, by the way. Alright, let's get our watermelon juice. Magic! So, all you're going to do is just pour it in your cup with your leaves in it, like so. And I'm multi-purpose using this again. And you're just going to kind of mix like that. That's really good. I only used half of the watermelon, so I want it to be a little bit more of an intense flavor. So I'm going to add some more peppermint leaves and some more basil. Honestly, it still tastes like watermelon, just to be truthful. There's really no peppermint kind of flavor to it yet. It might have to sit and soak for a bit, which I'll do. I have no problem with that. Let's try again. Okay, this time around I can tell a little bit in the flavor. I know that if I let this sit for a while, it's going to taste pretty good. So that is my juice for the day, and I hope that you like it. As you can tell, and what I see from other YouTube videos is that they always use these pretty, fancy kitchen stuff when they do stuff like this and cook and all that wonderful thing. And I don't have any of that. And it's okay if you don't either, because you just use what you have and you just make it work. You make it work. If you can't afford organic, then don't get organic. Get the stuff that's cheap until you can afford it, because I can't. So I just happen to live in a place that some of the produce is really, really cheap, so I get really, really lucky. But I know in some areas, like Missouri, when your only option is Walmart or Save-A-Lot, produce can get really expensive. So you just look out for deals and do the best you can. Cheers! This is elevator music at the end, because it's the credits. And I don't know what to do with the credits, so I'm just singing in the past because it's la 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 la. Drunk pigeon.